It's a fantastic new technology that's all based around efficiency, fuel efficiency, being more productive. And we've also got this new unit out, which is just the first time in South Australia. This new machine is a rear discharge machine, so it's a dedicated rear discharge mower for any of those areas where you've got you know, OH&S, councils, a lot of schools on that could get the benefit of it. This machine here is like a dedicated rear discharge, so it just cuts the grass, throws it out the side. This runs a 25 horsepower EFI engine, so electronically fuel injected engine, Kohler, and it also, as well as being rear discharge for safety reasons, the benefit of a rear discharge, because it doesn't actually have to discharge the grass all out the side, so it can go one blade to the next blade to the next blade to discharge it, it's actually a lot more productive on the ground, because you can go faster through the grass, because all it's doing is cutting it and putting it at the back, which is a fantastic feature. And we've got those retailing at $15,995, and fantastic new machine with those features on it. This thing here is similar to our previous EFI. We ran a 34 horsepower Kohler EFI engine, and an EFI engine, basically Toro have done the testing on it, and it gives you a 25% you save 25% more fuel efficient than a carburetted version. With this Horizon technology, it's actually 40% more fuel efficient than a carburetted version. So your productivity savings with this thing is absolutely fantastic. We've got a few finance sheets which sort of show you some of the productivity gains, but if you take out this Horizon technology just with the EFI, on that machine, doing 600 hours a year, at $1.40 a litre in petrol, which is, we all know it's all above that at the moment, you would save $960 a year in the EFI. With the Horizon technology, you bring that up to probably $1,200 a year that you're saving by the way that this is designed for the fuel efficiency. And it's a really unique thing with Toro. Basically, your traditional sort of machines have got like your throttle and choke cable. This thing is actually eliminating the throttle and choke cable, and it's got like a toggle switch on there. And it's got 6 operating modes. So the 6 operating modes are with the PTO engaged and the PTO disengaged. And what it does is it's designed to operate under the conditions that you're mowing. So normal mowers, you mow at full engine revs, and you're using most amount of petrol, most amount of horsepower, most amount of tip speed to cut through grass, so you don't necessarily need that power on. So this runs basically on low, without the PTO engaged. It runs at 1500 RPM, and on economy and max it runs, when the blades are engaged, it'll run, sorry, on low it'll be 3250, on economy it'll be 3400, and then max it'll be 3650 RPM. We did some testing with this up in Queensland last week, and we were finding that you probably use lower economy all the time. You actually wouldn't use max unless you're mowing these sorts of conditions where the ground's so flat. The ground speed of this machine is so fast that you wouldn't actually need it on the max, which means that if you're running on economy or low, you're going to get the most fuel efficient mower like on the market. The other thing with advantage on low, because the tip speed of the blade is slightly lower, it's great for wet grass. It stops the blades cutting the grass and the grass packing up onto the top of the deck, so it stops deck packing. And the other beautiful thing about this is there's a few misconceptions, you know, when do you engage the blades, when do you disengage the blades. This eliminates all of those things for you, because what it does is, no matter what setting you're on, it will adjust the engine revs to engage the blades at the optimum RPM, and then it'll also adjust the engine revs to disengage the blades at the optimum RPM, which means that your PTO clutch, your belts and all those things, the life of those wearing parts is going to be a lot longer in this, because it does all the stuff for you. I'll give you a bit of an example on this. Sacrifices we make.
In the cup holder.
So, I'll show you on this unit. I'll just start it up. You have to be in the seat because it's got a few safety features on it, so you have to be in the seat to make the blades work. But basically on, you know, you can start it on any one of those settings and it'll automatically sort of start for you. And it will adjust the engine rev up or down. That's on max, that's on low, so that's a 1500 RPM there. If I go to engage the blades now, it'll actually lift the engine revs up to 2700, engage the blades, and then lift it up higher for the cutting conditions on the low. So you'll hear it. So if I engage the blades now, lift it up, engage the blades. Drops down to 2500 RPM before it shuts